Hello there, anyone watching, I guess. So, as you may know, there has been an update in the Minecraft launcher. And I will probably reveal what this video here is about already in the title. But since they have changed things up a bit here, and they made installing mods a little harder for some people who don't know the exact method, I figured I'd just do something amusing here. So first I'm just going to show you the newest method that's implemented in Minecraft, how you do it manually. So then I will go to %appdata % and the roaming folder, and as you can see in here, we have this new versions map, which is where the jars are located. And in order to make a new mod pack thing, they have made it a lot more practical with the fact that you can have several of them installed at once, but they made it harder for some people to actually install them, so that's not too good. So in order to create a new one, I'll just put this one now up as test, for example, just to make it short and easy. And then in order to do that, you have to copy these two files here. And I'm sorry that you probably don't understand what's going on in the menus here, since it's in Norwegian, or in the right-click menu at least. But when you pass them in here, the files, you first have to do the easy part, and that is to rename them. So these two will be called the same as the folder name, and that's okay. But then it's the tricky part that probably not everyone knows, and that is that you have to edit this thing here in, for example, Notepad, which is this thing here. You should recognize it from the icon at least. And that came on my other screen. And what you have to do here, you have to edit a certain part of text inside this in order for it to work. And that has to be the same as the folder name as well. And that's probably the hardest part. And then I have to save this. And now I can start up my Minecraft from this thing here. And here is the version it will open, and that's release and the new folder name, which is test. So then I can play this. But I don't want to do it that way, so I just figured I'd mess around a little in C#. So I'll just go back to the versions folder where the mod packs have been laid down. And I'm just going to start this little thing I made here. I'll upload this to somewhere so that you can download it. And then I'll just write, for example, test 2 for the new map, or the new folder. And would you look at that? Here it is. The test2.jar, which was... Okay, all of the files are actually copied from this thing here, the 1.6.1 folder. And then they're copied into here. The jar's file name is changed, and the JSON file here, that one is first copied and pasted, then it's renamed, and then when it's a TXT file, this little part is edited. And after that again, the file type is changed again back to JSON. So I made a little automatic way to do this. And now that's release test. I don't want that. I want test 2. Yes. Play. And that one worked as well. So I'll just be uploading this thing and linking to it in the description. And I'll update that link whenever I update this thing here. The reason why there is not anything else here, but just the text box here and the button, is that I don't really know how it works to install mods for other versions in this new launcher. So I'll have to look into that. Because if it's different, then it won't work. And I'll also need a way to make people import their own file paths to a downloaded jar, for example. That's just messy. So I'll fix up that later. So this is the first product that I'll be giving out here now. But I really want to update it when new versions come out. I finally got to sit down with a little more programming again. It's been a while. And Minecraft just gave me a good reason. So I had to learn C#, because I, for some reason, was unable to do it in Visual Basic, which is what I learned in high school. And when I say learned, it was basically that me and some other guy who wanted to learn programming, we had to search up the internet for tutorials or use an extremely outdated book that was at the school. So that's good. Very good. But I guess I'll just be going then. And leave you to this little thing. I really like this. Maybe I'll add some visual effects to it or something at some point. So, for example, an icon up here, which I'm not really bothering with at the moment. I want it to work, not look nice. The fact that it works is the most important part, not how it looks. So I guess I'll be fixing up that at some point later, if I can get to it. But I'm not really good at making some kind of Photoshop things or anything like that. Maybe I'll just put the textures of a dirt block inside this window and make it non-resizable. That could be good. Just have a little block texture in the background. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But what? Oh, what? That was pretty slow in closing, but whatever. Oh, and here's a new little thing that came from having Minecraft open in it, I guess. A little folder. But at least I've gotten this thing working now. It took me a while. Mostly because I had problems in making it locate the appdata folder. Or the roaming folder within the appdata. Because I had no idea that the way I searched up the appdata folder was also leading me to the roaming folder inside it when I programmed. So the file path was C users, my username, and then something like appdata, roaming, and then .minecraft. So that doesn't really work. Just look here. This path here doesn't work. It doesn't exist. I got a lot of errors because of that. Okay, but I'll just be ending it here now. So, bye!